All right, let's slide into some college basketball, and let's go ahead and begin with Louisville at Virginia Tech. That's going to be a 7 o'clock tip-off at Virginia Tech. The Hokies open the betting as the 5.5-point favorite, and the total at 140. And since those markets opened that one up, we're seeing a steady and consistent fade of the Hokies in the early going here. We're also seeing significant movement downward on the total as well. That total moved down to 137 with Virginia Tech laying 4. So once again, Hokies open 5.5 down to -4. Total open 140 down to 137. Now Virginia Tech is a perfect 3-0 against the spread in their last trio of ball games. They're also 8-2 straight up in their last 10. Virginia Tech ranks first in three-point shooting in the nation. They also rank third in home defensive scoring and fifth in home defensive rebounding in the nation in college basketball. Unbelievable rankings there for Virginia Tech. Now the Hokies are 67% to the over in their last 9. Meanwhile, this Louisville offense, they're actually scoring 78 points per contest away from home. So with all that in mind, I'm going to lean Virginia Tech -4 and the over 137 in that matchup there. Next game, Penn State at Northwestern, 8 o'clock tip-off at Northwestern. The Wildcats open 4.5 with the total at 129 and a hook. Since those markets opened this one up, we're actually seeing a slight fade of Northwestern in the early going here. We're also seeing movement upward on the total as well. That total moved up to 132.5 with the spread at Northwestern -4. So once again, the Wildcats open 4.5 down to -4. Total open 129.5 up to 132 and a hook. And Northwestern ranks 30th in home points allowed, first in defending the 3-ball at home in the country. Penn State, meanwhile, lost their last 8 straight. They rank 250th in field goal percentage. Now, when it comes to scoring, Penn State's 208th in defensive field goal percentage, 224th in defending the 3-ball. So with all that in mind, I'm going to lean Northwestern -4 and the over 132.5 in that matchup there. Next game, West Virginia at the Raiders, 9 o'clock tip-off at Texas Tech. The Raiders open 12.5. Total opened 135 and a hook. And since those markets opened this one up, we're seeing a little bit of a fade of Texas Tech, in the early going here. We're also seeing movement upward on the total as well. So right now, Texas Tech is -12, total 137. Once again, the Raiders open 12.5 down to -12, total open 135.5 up to 137. 60% are leaning West Virginia, 56% shaded toward the under. Now, Texas Tech is 17-5 straight up overall for the year. They're also a remarkable 13-1 straight up on their home court. They rank second in points allowed at home, and they also rank first in home defensive field goal percentage. Now, scoring-wise, Texas Tech is 10-4 to the under on their home court. Give me the Raiders -12 in the under 137 in that matchup there. Next and final game for our college slate, it is going to be Iowa State at Oklahoma, 9 o'clock tip-off at Oklahoma. The Cyclones of Iowa State open the betting as the 1-point favorite, and the total at 144.5. And since those markets opened this one up, Iowa State continues to take money. We haven't seen much movement on the total. That total is still at 144.5, but the spread has moved up to -2. So once again, Iowa State open 1 up to -2. Total open 144.5 and remains 144.5. 51% are leaning Oklahoma in this matchup here. Now, the Sooners have been awesome against the number all year round. They're 17-5 against the spread overall for the year, 9-3 ATS on their home court. Oklahoma's also 10-2 straight up at home, and they rank 17th in defensive field goal percentage. Now, Iowa State, on their side of things, they rank 167th in road offensive rebounding. They're also ranking 152nd in offensive rebounding at any location. And when it comes to the scoring, Iowa State is 3-1 to the over in their last 4. Oklahoma 5-2 to the over in their last 7. So with all that in mind, I'm going to lean toward the home dog in this one. Give me Oklahoma +2 and the over 144.5 in that matchup there. There goes the remote, and we're going to slide into our next and final sport.